Welcome back, my loves, for another week of transforming your life, one shift at a time. I'm so excited to talk to you today about intuition and signs from the universe. I struggled today with coming up with this topic because there's so many hot topics and things that I wanted to discuss with you. But I literally had my sign when I had 3 different people talking to me today, literally this morning, about intuition, about asking for a sign, when to know when it's a right decision and a wrong decision, right? Trusting that you're making that right move. The thing that we all fear the most, that we're going to make the wrong decision, that we are going to take the wrong path. And I want to tell you that we all fall victim to this trap. It's being a human. We're going to make mistakes. We are going to take the wrong road. We are going to make the wrong decision. But it's okay, because at any time on this path, we can stop and we can detour and we can get back on track. So not being, number one, afraid of making that wrong decision. So what does it mean to trust your intuition, and what does that look and feel like? And I can tell you that I've literally struggled with this all the time, and recently made a huge shift in my business. Most of you know me as a woman's empowerment coach, and I recently dropped the woman, incorporating all people, men and women, into my business. And 2, I recently discontinued working with me one-on-one. And I really struggled with that, because when I was being coached early on by several different coaches, I was told that one-on-one was how to do it, was where to make the most money, was how to be the big coach, how to do all those things. And it just no longer resonated with me. It no longer lit me up and made me feel like I was making the biggest impact. When I had these smaller digital courses and smaller group programs that were making like these huge shifts in people's life, and I was so excited to spend an hour with them. And I thought, man, this makes no logical sense, but I need to do it, and I need to do it. And I struggled and I struggled, and I finally said, okay, I'm done. I'm just going to do it. I surrendered, I gave in, and I hit the delete button on my one-on-one sessions. And I kid you not, everything transformed from that moment on in a positive way. So that's the key to finding the answer, is to tune in with your body and what it feels like. What are you struggling with? And when you ask yourself, do I want to do this? How does it feel in your body? That's your answer. And if you're not in touch with your body and what it feels like in good and bad situations, then I'll suggest that you do something that I did early on in my spiritual practice, something that I did that really broke me wide open, which was 40 days of meditation. So without even really knowing traditionally how to meditate, what to do, I just went with what felt right to me. So I prayed every morning for what was going on with me, what kind of guidance I was needing, and then I literally just sit my butt in my beanbag chair and chill out. I would listen to other music or a guided meditation and just really just relax. And when I got out of meditation, I would journal. I did this for 40 days straight. And I stripped away all the alcohol and all the refined sugar and literally just detoxified my mind, body, and spirit. Changed my life. Changed my life. The biggest thing, cost me no money, changed my life right there. In that time, I was able to really get in touch with what my body was trying to feel, what it was trying to tell me. Because when you've spent 35 plus years numbing it out, pushing it down, pushing it away, running from it, you forget how to feel and what good and bad feels like in your body. You start to ignore the warning signs because you don't know what they are. So it's that simple. Here's something else I get a lot: spiritual signs from the universe. I am a huge fan of signs from the universe. I get synchronicities all day long, from 11:11 to 1:2:3:4 on the clock, to reading something online to only later hear it come out of somebody's mouth or see it on TV. They can be so comforting in a time when we are feeling confused or needing to make a decision. But the point is to not get caught up in the signs, to not make a decision because you did not get a sign. And that's something that I fell victim to. I was somebody who literally was turning to my cards, was turning to my pendulum to make decisions that weren't theirs to make. I wasn't just checking in with myself and then trusting what my body was telling me, trusting that even though it made no logical sense, that it felt good and that I needed to do it anyway because I wasn't seeing a sign or I wasn't getting the message from the universe, right? They are simply messages to comfort us, to tell us that we're on the right path, that they're there for us no matter what we decide. And ultimately here, the next time you make a decision, the best thing to do is just to check in with your body. How does it feel? Even if it makes no logical sense. To just trust it and to know that if you make the wrong choice, you can always stop and detour and try again. It's that simple. So while signs from the universe are great, they are not the end all. They are not the answer. It's just a way for them to say, hey, we're here for you. So I'm so excited that you joined me this week, and I'll meet you back here next week.